Good day, gamers, and welcome to the Magister. So, before we begin, this game is in beta. It is a closed beta right now for streamers and content creators. However, starting next week, the 13th of August, it will be an open beta for anybody to grab key for. So, in the description below, there will be a link to the site to request a beta key. If you want to check it out for yourself, which I highly recommend you do, go do that. Obviously, quick note that I have received the key for free, because it's a beta. The nice folks are kind enough to dispatch me a key right there. Obviously, being in beta, it's not complete. There may be bugs, there may be issues. But we're going to take a little look at this today. And if you want to see more on my stream tomorrow, and possibly on Saturday as well, depending how it goes, there will be more and more and more of this out there. So, come take a look. Right, first things first. Settings, very basic. Just what you need. You can minimize the UI if you want to. Sound settings. The music's quite good. It gets a bit loud in places. So, recommend not having it on full volume if you're a headphone user. And up here we've got the important information about who made it. So, artists who have done a pretty good job of this, I feel. One to them, and developed by Nerduke. They have made other games. I will possibly throw some links in the description about those as well. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? So, here's the thing, right? I opened this up to play a couple of minutes to see how it would run and what I needed to do. And then it was an hour and a half later, and I've unlocked difficulty 1. But we're going to go on difficulty 0 just to show this off. So I have some choices of people to play as. Do we want Marcus, Augustus, or Sirius? So with Marcus, he's good at combat and good at intimidation, but he can't sleep, so his deck, we'll cover that later, but by fatigue cards. Augustus, good in combat, logical, but very religious and needs to visit the temple from time to time. Sirius is very angry, so he's not very diplomatic. So we're going to go with Augustus, I think. Now, obviously not all of the features are available, which is a bit of a shame. It'd be nice to have some of these skills because they do make some things a little easier. But we're going to start with Guile. Alright, let's go, shall we? So, a gentle sea breeze blows in from the southwest. After a 3-hour ship journey, you've reached the province of Silverhurst. Your boat is tied to the village docks, and you see a town official waving at you from the pier. Inside your pocket are your Magister's orders, signed by the Magister General himself. You've been sent here to investigate a murder, the death of a Magister. The Officiarum Magistrum tends to take these things very seriously. So we got us a pussycat, who we are immediately going to go and talk to, because... Meow, 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 purr, meow. Some random villagers. Anyway, this is the chap who wants us to talk to. Bergman, the town official. He's an old man. He looks like some sort of town official. Good morning, Magister. Welcome to Silverhurst. My name is Bergman, and I'm the local councilman. I've made the necessary arrangements for your arrival and investigation. So, tell me about the murder. So, because our floor is fanatic, is there a Temple of the Living Tree here? So, yes, we do have a local Temple of the Church of the Living Tree. Here it is, Magister. Alright, tell me about the murder. So, he narrows his eyes. The maid at the Courtesana Merchant Inn found his body in the private room 2 days ago. The room is sealed, but you can get the key from the innkeeper Heinemann. Nobody really knows anything else other than that. Thank you for your assistance. So he wishes the best of luck in our investigation. And as you improve your relationship with people, It'll go up by a star. When you get to 3 stars, they'll be very, very cooperative. And we have our little pin board. Yeah. We also have a journal, which gives us information about our side quests, murder, and it will eventually give us extra information down here. We can visit the pin board again if we wish to, and we have clues, but we don't have none. Now, you may be thinking to yourselves, but future, you've played this already. Surely you know who did this. That's where you're wrong, my friends. This is procedurally generated. Every playthrough is different. I can already see that the names are completely different. And as we go through, we'll see if the crime is different. So, this man has a really impressive beard. Don't know, fucking impressive to me, but alright. Hey there, friend. This is Gowanus. What do you do, mate? I run errands for the guards. Okay. What do you know about the murder? Okay, so he has trouble sleeping. So off we go. Whoops. And we have a crowd. Now, these people aren't very happy about me being here. So, small crowd gathered here, led by a large man glaring at me with a vicious expression. Another Imperial dog limping into our village? Thought the first one was bad enough. He growls drunkenly, a slight slur in his voice. Steady now, Sigisbert. You've definitely had one too many drinks, the guard says firmly. Just go home. That's Magister. Damn right I'm a Magister, you surly milk-livered bum! You what? Alright, let's try and talk them down. Oof. Okay. Let's try and knock them out. So, welcome to combat. You roll your initiatives, and then you play your abilities. So here's how this happens. The game is based on a timeline. Everything you do on your turn will either have an amount of seconds or is a quick action. So for example, Revolver 1 takes 1 second, ending turn takes 3 seconds. So that will push me along here. So if I was to play Revolver, I would be pushed to here, and I'd be able to take a turn again. Except I would have to end my turn as well, which would put me here. So, a little bit complicated. Anyway, we're going to play Plan Ahead to draw 2 cards, but we get to draw 1 less next turn. Going to play a couple of deep breaths to really chunk up my next attack. And we are going to slot this fella right here. And give this guy a bit of a boot with the sword. You have melee and ranged attacks. And we're out of cards, so might as well end our turn. Well, one villager is down. And it's our turn again. So we're going to play Tactics to draw 2 cards. I'm going to play Swift to draw 2 more cards. Now we'll give a quick slice to this fella. And then work on this chap. Should be the battle over. Well, they started it. So, we're going to the world map now. Time will be advanced. So, each time you leave a location and return to the world map, time is advanced, and that's along this little scale here. So it's now late morning. A late night, you can't go to most places. That's basically that. So, let's visit the temple, get rid of this dogma. Some pretty flowers lying around, some random unnamed NPC villagers. Now, we have churched. A couple of inquisitors up here. And this woman here, who is dressed in flowing silk robes and a golden head mask. She appears to be a priestess of the temple. So, let's observe her. Intelligent eyes, confident expression, a woman used to getting her way. Expensive silk robes, an array of flashy expensive jewellery, thin arms, a thin body, and not a fighter. Imperious, impatient, and best not to waste her time. So, do you need help with anything, priestess? So she wants to take out a cult, which is good. Now, would you accept a donation? Never mind, I don't have enough money. So, we're going to head over to the inn now. Remember, this is where the murder was. We have a doggo. Here is the barkeep. G'day. You hear about the dead Magister? He grunts, wiping grime off a mug. We sealed off his room after the body was found the next morning. My name's Heinemann, owner of this fine establishment. So, middle-aged male, humorous, piercing eyes, untidy hair, too busy with the inn to groom himself properly? Cheap, dirty clothes stained with wine, cheap copper earrings, strong build. Years of work in the inn have given him the constitution of an ox. But he seems friendly and honest, likely relieved to be dealing with a figure of authority rather than usual village drunks. So he is busy, but not wealthy. Now, what do you know about the murder? It's a busy night at the inn, so I manned the bar downstairs all night. We're short-staffed here when there's a crowd, you know how it is. I only heard about the murder the next morning when the barmaid found the body. Gruesome business, that was. Look, there were plenty of witnesses who saw me here. I never went upstairs, Magister. Okay. Who found the body? I have a maid who helps out around the inn. Her name's Keith, which is a strange name for a female. Poor thing was terrified with what she saw. I had to send her home. She's still not back to work yet. He sniffs. Dreadful business, this. I believe she lives down by the village docks, if you'd like to talk to her. Okay. Anybody see anything? It's strange. It was here the old night. Didn't notice anything unusual. He frowns. Then again, there's always someone coming or going here. Busy enough behind the bar as it is. How about coming back this evening? There's a regular named Petra and lurks around the place every night. If anyone saw anything strange, it'd be him. And can we get the key to the crime scene? So, here's the thing, Magister. I had the key a while ago and now I can't find it. Been searching all over and there's no sign of it. I can't believe it myself. Maybe you can go upstairs and see if there's any other way in? Sorry. How about you remember where the key is? So, tactical diplomacy. Play cards to gain empathy, reduce the rage level to 0 within 12 turns to win. Rage level is starting at 3. This is a bit different from combat, but a similar playstyle. So, if I have 5 empathy, I can use a break will card to reduce the rage level by 1. Or it'll draw a card. I have Warning Shot, which on a 5 or higher can reduce the rage level by 1. We're going to grab It's Not Luck, and we're going to grab Gambit. And next turn, So every turn there'll be a random event. This one added an annoyed card to my hand. Spend 1 empathy to get rid of it and draw another card, so let's do that. And then we'll buy a listen card. So now we have a furious card. That's not good. So I'm just going to get the 1 empathy this time. Alright, Gambit. I failed. But we got our empathy up a little bit. Now, listen. Eight turns. I probably have time to get a white lie through. So, okay, on to the next turn. Got an annoyed card. Gets me an it's not luck. An impatient card, which will burn away and play a couple of small talks. Now, we are starting to struggle a little here. So we are rapidly running out of turns. Pretty sure I failed here, so I'm just gonna get this over with. Yeah. Last turn, and there's not gonna be anything I can do. Got the rage level down by 1, but I failed. So he said to go upstairs so he could find another way in. So we're going to come across a bunch of locked doors. Excuse me. And we need the key from the innkeeper to get in. Okay, that's fine. So, let's go find some other people to talk to, shall we? Let's go do the cultist hunt. Get ourselves in good with the temple. So, as you travel in places, you can get random events, and we've got us some giant bugs. Now, it shouldn't be too difficult to take down, but you know, is this fella here just got a bunch of block. Now, block is not really what we want. So we're just going to drop that first bug and start moving towards the other one. Got hit by a bit of a fireball there, but it's okay. This fella here with his 1 health left. And we're just going to take that away from him right there. Job done. Happy villagers. We've got a wooden chest. Okay. Got a rusty weapon. And fried potatoes in a cloth bag. It's a trinket. We can use that later. So, time to leave. Some random villagers. Got a messenger here. know Silverhurst fairly well. What's the name of the guard captain? Okay. I don't know. Oh. Well, we tried. Alright, here we are. Dark and gloomy. So, surrender, folks. I'm not going to try and murder you. Their rage level is 6. This is going to turn into a battle. I grab that. And that. So, let's get rid of that annoyed. Let's do a listen. Cut the small talk, let's grab another listen card. Get a bit of empathy. I'm gonna grab a gambit card. Gonna buy time. Get a bit of empathy up. Gain an annoyed card. Give ourselves an extra turn. Alright. High time. Let's grab that white lie in the hopes that it helps. And there we go. 1 level of rage gone. Done. Take a long talk, which upgrades a small talk if it can. Get ourselves an extra turn. Yeah, this is extremely unlikely to work out. Because all we've got right now is a crap load of empathy. And there's not much I can do with that. So, diplomacy failed. So we're going to try and knock him out instead. 4 angry villagers, and there's me and an inquisitor. So, a deep breath, a plan ahead. And there's 1 down. So these folks a little bit enraged here. Let's take some extra cards. Push on out. And drop ourselves a villager. And we're done. So when you level up, you get an extra perk. So you can choose to negate it and just get some extra XP and HP. Or you can do this. We'll get that. So, do the journal. We need to report back to the priestess when we get the chance. But we've found overturned bowls inside a bluish powder. It's Gush, a potent hallucinogenic drug. Banned throughout the Empire for being highly addictive, Gush addicts resort to hiding in the shadows to get their fix. Perhaps this isn't a cult lair after all, but a drug den. And we have our first clue. So, someone supplying silverhairs with a banned powder drug. Gush. You need to find out who is smuggling it in and how. Interesting little subplot for us. Alright, and we're going to head back to the temple. Wow. They died. Right. Priestess. Okay, she doesn't want to talk to us right now, that's fine. This is late night, we're going to head back to the inn. Who have we got? We've got a pussycat. We have the local doctor. Sigma. So let's observe him carefully. Cheap, practical black robes, made of common material, simple copper pendant around the neck, no expensive jewellery, average build. Okay. Need help with anything, Doc? Not at this time of night. Alright, next we've got a trader, Cordelia. Shrewd expression, scanning you from head to toe, figuring out how much money you have, perhaps. Expensive clothes, shiny heavy golden rings and bracelets, lots of them. Thin frame, moves quickly, frail. Eager, looks happy, makes you feel like buying something from her. Yeah, that's not happening. So for her, I need to sell her a bunch of trinkets. But, as I'm showing here, if you try and ask them where they were on the night of the murder, and they don't like you, they ain't gonna answer you. Okay, that's all for now. So she's added to our list of suspects. Now, you notice a patron sitting quietly in the corner. He appears to alternate between sipping his drink and nodding off to sleep. There's a handful of dice on the table in front of him. Hello there. See, we have a different Magister. Ha ha ha. Name's Petran. What can I do for you, sir? So, we have two options here. We can either try and beat him at a drinking contest, or try and beat him 3 times at a dice game. I'm going to go with that. So we're playing Coward's Dice for 1 crown. Rules are simple. We each roll 2 dice and the highest total wins. Simple, right? There are 2 more rules though. First, after rolling, you may choose stop, Coward's roll, or roll again. If you choose Coward's roll, you roll 1 more die and then you must stop. If you roll again, you roll 2 more dice. The result is then added to your total until you decide to stop. And if your total ever exceeds 14, you lose all your points. So, it's blackjack with dice, basically. So, our first roll was 7, he's rolled an 8. So I'm going to do a Coward's roll. I rolled a 1, his total's over 14, so I win the game. And I get a star. So, let's do it again. I've rolled 7, he's rolled 10, so once again, Coward's roll. I rolled a 5, which puts me at 12. He rolled a 5, which puts him at 15, so I win again. He done. One more time. I rolled 6, he rolled 7, so I'm going to roll again. And I lose. I rolled a 9. Oh well. So I rolled a 4, he rolled a 6. It's extremely unlikely that I'll bust from rolling again. And yet, I did. Alright, so I'm at 14, he's over 14, so I win! Victory! Now, what do you know about the murder? So I might have seen something interesting. Everything's a bit foggy. He played his lute to entertain everyone with, but they didn't appreciate it. Okay. He happened to glance out of the window and saw a face looking back at him. Val. Okay. So, interesting. We're gonna head over to the barn. We'll sleep in the barn for tonight. Here's Griffy. Griffy is cute, and we'll sleep the day away. Alright. So I get a fatigue card, which isn't great. Right then. Let's have a little natter with Heinemann here. Let's try this again. Right, you're telling us where this bloody key is, mate. An annoyed card, that's fine. Burn that impatient card as well, and I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna leave it at that. And now he's furious, naturally. So we'll get ourselves an extra turn. It's not going great. Rolled the dice, failed. So, we can break his will. And buy another one. Build the gambit as well. Well, we can break his will again. Now we've got 2 turns and we desperately need a break will. There we go. 7 empathy and he's all calm. Ah, of course. Here it is. Must have dropped it inside when I was cleaning up. There you go, Magister. The key's all yours. Bastard. Alright, let's go check out the crime scene. So, over to the door we go. Now, let's start by inspecting the body. Found the body of the dead Magister. The sight of it stirs deeply buried emotions within you, an odd mix of anger and helplessness, and a burning urge to correct an injustice in the world. And we get a bonus skill point. So, there's a revolver lying on the floor near the body. Single shot fired, a very powerful shot. Some coins and a small key on the body, and a single gunshot wound fired at close range. See, we have some brown leaves with a distinct aroma. And a red gem on a necklace. Let's see. Some blueberry cake on the floor. And the bed hasn't been made, but we found a small leather strap. So, can't figure out much about these. Because we don't have the skills, because it's only the beta, but there is a way we can do it, just not today. So, off we go. Now I'm thinking I want to go visit the doctor. So, he, I believe, is in the village square. Hello, Sigma. Can you take a look at these brown leaves for me, mate? Okay, smoking leaf. So, our murderer is a smoker. Do you need help with anything? He's looking for a herb. A single purple flower with leaves around it. We have this chap here, a farmer. This is Val. So, someone from the inn said they saw your face in the window on the night of the murder. So one of his griffies went nuts, apparently. That's why he was there. He was running past the inn. Good to know. Alright. So we can spot our flower. Not here. Alright, Cordelia. Can't do much with you. See a fat, well-dressed man standing casually in the village square. He's wearing a conspicuous gold medallion. Looks like he's the local representative for the Merchants Guild. As he sees you approach, he turns his head and breaks out into a smile. Ah, finally! I've been waiting for you to arrive. Welcome to Silverhurst, Magister. And you are... Libnico. From the Merchants Guild. Merchants Guild is the lifeblood of the Empire. We ensure that the wheels of commerce continue to turn unimpeded. Magisters have traditionally been of great service to the guild. He continues, arms outstretched and a grin plastered on his face. So, let's observe him. Middle-aged male, calculative look, fat jowls, double chin, expensive clothes of the latest imperial fashion. Large golden medallion on chest. Huge waistline, expertly played down by the bespoke clothes. Moves slowly and breathes heavily, out of shape, a hint of hidden cunning lurking just under the surface. So he's wealthy, cunning and calculative, but physically out of shape. So, you need help with something? Apparently there's a caravan. Okay. We'll go take a look at that when we get the chance. Bergman! Hey there! Let's observe him. Old, white hair and beard, still intelligent and sharp. Clothes, expensive and well maintained. As a councilman of the Empire, he must be quite well paid. Hands of an educated bureaucrat. Not particularly strong. Frail with age. Apologies, a yawn crept up on me. Not particularly strong, frail with age, smoking from a clay pipe. Seems sincere and radiates helpfulness. You feel he can be trusted. Need help with anything? Let's do some tax collection. We'll move on down to the next area. Look for a flower. There it is. So, real quick, we're going to run that back to the doctor. Here's the herb you're looking for. Oh. Okay, I got that wrong then. Okay. Did say it could also be the temple gardens. It's definitely not here. Right, blacksmith, good morning. Found a rusty weapon, can you make use of it? Can melt it down and use it to upgrade one of your items. If you have two, I can swap both into a new item. So let's use it to upgrade a card. And we'll upgrade me Quick Splash. So let's observe him. Middle-aged, thick hair and beard, smells strongly of cigar smoke. A heavy smoker. His clothes are stained with soot, singed in the corners. He's got strong hands and a powerful grip. Could probably break your arms if you wanted. Strange dagger on him made of greenish-red metal. Friendly, cheerful, and cooperative. So we'll leave him for now and talk to this person. A well-armed woman sharpening javelins in front of her house. Behind her, a myriad of hunting trophies. This is Arabella the Hunter, who wants to help us. Wants to get our help to take down some terrifying beasts. So we'll join her on a hunt, and she sodded off. And last but not least, we'll talk to Cordelia properly because I want to buy a map. So, lots of options. We'll grab the physique skill because we can. Now, plenty of time, so we should be able to go do a couple of tasks. Let's do the monster hunt. Need to find clues and decide where it went. So, not east. Not south. And not west, so it's heading north. And here we are, a giant lizard with a babby. Let's crouch and click me tongue. So, it's a nest of some sort. I knew it. Poachers. They stole this giant lizard's egg. No wonder she was so pissed off. You know, instead of killing her, we could try and retrieve the egg. If we can do that, I'm certain I can calm it down by giving it back. What do you think, Magister? So, let's go get the egg. Poachers. Here's the thought, lads. Give that egg back. Rage level 4. This is going to be fun. Alright. So we have It's Not Luck and Warning Shot. So that went down nicely. Alright, 2 to go. I'll take a Gambit. And we have It's Not Luck and Gambit. So we can get it down another level. And now we would just need to break their will. Oh dear. And sadly, we failed. But let's try and off them. They do have some chunky health. So I'm gonna start with your boy up here. Bruh, no. But he's down. Ow. So we've seen better days. Gonna take a heal from the tactics card, gain some block, and shoot the dude. So I'll head there, take a deep breath. Right then. He's down through some excellent teamwork. We still have health left, thankfully. Oh, it is getting lower. However, victory is ours. Let's grab the egg. Fantastic. So once I return the egg, I expect the giant lizards to retreat back into a nearby cave. They usually prefer to nest in a damp, dark environment. I know it's not much, but here's a couple of crowns for your help. If you feel the monster hunt has taught you a valuable lesson, you can pick one free card. We'll take Serenity. And let's go do some tax collection. So we'll try and sneak past this wolf. And we have some random villagers. Nothing interesting for us here, though. Alright then, milady. I don't think it's a good idea to not pay your taxes. I don't know the Empire or anything, and I've already paid my fair share in the past. Just pay the taxes. You had your chance. And we'll upgrade our... upgrade our slash. So, back to the village square. We failed. Need help with anything? No. He doesn't like us because we fucked up. Let's see if that flower has spawned yet. No. See if Arabella wants to do anything else. Don't know if I'd already done that or not. I'd guess not. If we go back tomorrow, we can do another hunt with her. I really want to talk to him. Don't have anything to sell. Okay. I'm going to talk to the doctor because we kind of ran out of health. He'll heal us for 3 crowns. And let's head on to the inn. And then, yep, done with the body. So he's gone to the graveyard. How much for a room? 2 crowns. Alright. We're gonna go sleep the night away. Alright, let's head on down. And the messenger has a message for me. Magister General expecting results by day 9. Send progress report by a signal tower as soon as possible. Okay. And so, we have access to the signal tower. Now, that's where I'm going to be leaving it for this. We'll be carrying on with this particular mystery tomorrow's stream, so come stop by. That is the 7th of August for those who aren't watching this today releases. It's going to be interesting. You have to find a person with the right motive in the right location and actually capable of doing the deed. So for example, we know our murderer is a smoker. That immediately rules out the priestess, the trader, and the doctor. However, it could be the hunter, the blacksmith, or the councilman, or other people we haven't met yet. Who knows? So, I do hope you've enjoyed a quick look at the Magister. Like I said, there will be more on stream. I will be uploading the VODs to YouTube as well. If you want to keep up and see how it all ends. Place your bets now on who you think done it in the comments, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.